Hey everyone, it's Unyshek here, and I'm going to bring you that big team battle game that I promised you guys. I'm sorry it took so long. I had a lot of things going on this weekend, and I had been avoiding most of it, doing the summer spree for you guys, and it all just caught up with me, so I ended up having to skip a few days. I apologize. But you saw a nice triple right there. I jumped at the gunner because I figured, hey, I'm probably going to die if I don't take out the gunner, so I might as well risk it trying to take out the gunner. I end up getting rewarded with a triple and a damage boost, which gets me another triple, which works towards my next ordnance. Damage boost is such a fantastic ordnance, if you can call it in, simply because it helps you get to the next one faster. Any ordnance that helps you get to the next one faster is absolutely fantastic, because ordnances play such a huge role in Infinity Slayer, let alone Big Team, where you can constantly kill people and it's only 3 shots with damage boost DMR. So this is Longbow. Top middle, where I'm going to be the entire game, is the most important spot on the map. You see me pushing towards their half of top middle? I use that as a buffer zone, simply because I can afford to lose that if I die and push back to top middle in time to catch them as they get to top middle. This is simply because top middle is the most important part of this map, and now I'm pushing in their base. This is me being a little bit greedy, and I ended up dying. I cut that out because I wanted to show you guys as much info as possible and break down as much as I could. Managed to pick out their driver in that Warhog. That was a pretty nice shot. Don't get that guy. I come around the left and clean him up, and now I'm pushing all the way on the left using the cover of these rocks to try and help. I realize I'm one shot and I tried to push, but then someone else caught me off guard. I missed one sniper shot, but then I made sure to line up the second one and I take out that guest who's there. And now I've got top control for sure, and no one is going to be rushing me unless I... oh snap, they're all rushing me actually. So this is where I need to actually hold my ground, and sadly that guy didn't die from one of the no-scopes, but I tried peek shotting him and he didn't end up dying, which is a problem. But now there's a bunch of guys pushing, so my best option is to not move that much and try and do damage where I could. Guy ate a headshot, and now I have to fight a bunch of them. Somehow I trade with the guy. I don't think his melee should have counted there, but it's no problem. I'm going to push back for top middle. This is why I was not concerned with pushing up to the other half of top middle, simply because I knew I could get up on top middle spawn faster than they could establish an entire setup, and I should be able to break it. Now I'm going to break down my nades because they were fantastic right here. I shoot the first guy in the head. I check radar. I see the faint little red arrow. So I throw a nade as a prediction grenade, and as I'm throwing the grenade, I adjust where I need it to go. I pull the trigger and then I look where I need to go, because there's a little delay from when you pull the trigger and when the nade actually comes out, because you gotta throw it. So again, as I'm throwing it, I turn to the left now and get this guy with the nade for the triple. Fantastic play, and just a great tip for grenades. You don't have to look there and then throw the grenades. You can throw the grenade as you're looking to the target location. Now I'm calling in the overshield and I'm going to push into their base a little more. My teammate just splattered the crap out of that guy. See the sniper up there? He is now my #1 priority, simply because that beam rifle is huge. It is such a power weapon. There I don't realize that I didn't have ammo in my DMR. That was a big problem that it took me that long to realize. But now I realize there's a bunch of people around me. I'm going to try and do damage where I can, but I know I'll probably end up dying here. I managed to get the first guy with the backsmack because he's not paying attention, and then this guy sticks me, and I end up thrusting towards my teammate right there. That was a huge mistake on my part. You should always run away from your teammate when you get stuck. It's just common courtesy, and it ends up giving that guy a double kill, which is unnecessary. Here I used the barricade. I hugged the wall, those boxes, as the guy was above me, so I could have some cover while I fought everyone. And you saw I just took on 5 people because I used the cover properly. Here's another angle. You can barely see my head, and then I peek out and I nail him. Here's another angle right here. I hide, wait, bolt shot, and take him out. And now I've got rockets from my ordnance and pretty much top middle control. Nothing to worry about. And right here I thrust away from him. That way I can have distance between me and him when I fire the rocket. I do not want to hurt myself with the rocket launcher. So, especially because I was already a little bit weak, now I'm pushing up because I have power weapons and I want to create that buffer again. If you notice, I push a little more than halfway most of the time. I try not to go fully into their base because I don't want to mess with the spawns. By not pushing all the way, I keep the spawns somewhat predictable. Give this guy the nice double kill. He missed me a few times. I peek out and I realize I don't want to risk it simply because I don't want to be greedy. There's no point when I got damage boost in my pocket and I can fight these guys. I got shot on the right, so I'm going to try and flank around on the left now and give this guy a nice 3-shot as he's unaware. This guy a nice 3-shot as he's unaware, and then this guy another 3-shot as he's unaware. So just by going around the left side of those rocks, it completely caught them off guard while they were fighting other people and dealing with other situations. Now I've got this bridge again, and they're still spawning down low. I'm going to try and pick up another DMR, and I'm going to keep on fighting these guys. Take out this turret guy with the storm rifle, work in the commendation, and get this jetpacker and fall back into my own base. Oh, I fall back towards top middle. I end up dying because they all rush me with the vehicle. The game's about to end, so I call in my damage boost in my own base. Normally you want to call in the damage boost while you're closer towards people. That way you have more time of actually killing people with the damage boost rather than time running with damage boost. So guys, that was the gameplay. I hope you learned a few things and enjoyed the gameplay. I got 66 kills that game. And I used DMR simply because this was before I learned that the life rifle was actually the best weapon in the game. I hope you guys enjoyed it again. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow on Unyshek Summer Spree.